Welcome into the channel. Thank you for joining me here on Tommy Bikes Homestead. Thanks for watching the homesteading video, you guys. I appreciate it because not a lot of people watch that, but it could be so beneficial when you think about all of the things that are happening out here. We are currently considering downsizing our home to something smaller. We just, we don't know for sure, but we are considering it. And that's one of the reasons why I wasn't really thinking about getting any more chickens, because I didn't know if we were going to be doing that or not, and I still don't know. But with everything going on, I say we'll figure it out as we go. And also, I wasn't even going to garden this year because I didn't know if we were thinking about if we were actually going to pull the trigger on downsizing and trying to sell our home and get something smaller. And what if we don't find anything smaller and I end up in an apartment? Guess what? I'm still going to find a way to grow. But for now, we are here and we are doing some construction right now ourselves in the home to try to bring it up to where we need it to be if we do decide to sell. So that being said, get out there, get busy stocking up your home, your apartments, whatever it is. No matter where I am, I will always show you how I am preparing for the things that are coming. And there are a lot of things that are headed our way. I will have a news story for you guys later today. So as much of you and as many of you that can watch this video, hit that like button, hype the video up, help these type of videos get out because they are so motivating. And I try to be encouraging in it and showing you that, hey, if I can do it with my illnesses, you can do it as well. And my age, okay? Hurting back, knees, everything, you can do it too. And I honestly was not going to be purchasing any more chicks this year. I wanted to take a break, but the Lord is leading me into not taking that break right now. With everything that's happening out here, we have rumors of war. We have Russia. We have Russia and China teaming up together. So nation against nation, rising against. Okay, so it's the next day. I just took that down. Hey guys, so I wanted to give y'all an update from where we left off because y'all have already seen this footage from yesterday. I put it in there so you could see where we were. So as you could see, I had some, deaths with the chicks that I got. These were the silver lace Wyandotte chicks. These are not quail for those who thought it was quail that I had, but I do want to get quail. But these chicks right here, some people in the comments did say, well, maybe it was the tote size or whatever. I have done chicks before in the totes, and although I only had 8 the time before I did it and was 11 in here, I don't think that it was because of a small space, but anything is possible. They're not in this now. I'm just refreshing you guys to let you know where we left off at, and we're going to pick back up at the Rule Kings in letting them know about the chicks to see what they do. I thank you guys for watching because I know this, I don't do a lot of homesteading videos over here as much anymore because the news kind of been taken over, but this is a homesteading channel and I do hope that you guys will watch when I do put these videos up. It's not just to put a video out. Honestly, it's to encourage you to, if you have the space, to maybe start raising your own meat or raising your own egg layers. Hey y'all, good morning. So we about to go to the if I let my husband in. And by the way, this is the next day, and from when I got them, my husband just fed the chickens right there. So we are at Johnson's Milling and Feed. One of the best feed stores I've found make their own chicken mash. Thank you. Have a good new year. So I am back at the Real King, and we're gonna see about getting more chickens to replace the 3 that died. You want to replace with these or a different one?
They do tend to play possum.
Yeah. Okay, so we went to the Real Kings. They did allow us to trade those birds in, exchange them. And we didn't get the same breed. We didn't get, because those were silver lace Wyandottes. So what we did was we got more production blue, 3 to replace the 3 that we lost of the silver lace Wyandotte. And I also picked up a burn barrel because I've been wanting one for a while. They had them on sale for $24. So all the way over here is where I've been dumping. Like when I pull stuff out of the garden, I've been dumping it there. And it's kind of, it's not piled up high anymore because it's been breaking down its own. So what I'm going to do, not today maybe, I don't know, because it's kind of windy. So when it's not windy, then I'll do it. But I'll grab that stuff and put it in a wheelbarrow, take it over to we'll get that stuff burnt off and anything else that's in there once we get that cleaned out of the garden. I also got 2 of the mash in this. So these are the 3 production blues right here. And I honestly was not going to be purchasing any more chicks this year. I wanted to take a break, but the Lord is leading me into not taking that break right now and growing that garden, getting that garden together, growing that garden. Matter of fact, I'm about to show you what everything's looking like right now before we go in with these chicks and get them set up. So I'm going to hit the button because I have it muted where you can't hear the background. So yeah, now you can hear the background, birds chirping, etc. It's a pretty day out here. Everything's holding up out here in this garden. I have things growing here in this raised bed from Vigo Garden. I have things growing down here in my buckets. I have not started my seeds yet for spring, so that's another thing that I have to do as well. But I bypassed the seeds for right now to go ahead and get these chicks together because producing our own eggs is very important. Seeing how my chickens stopped producing, even before summer was done, they were done. So that's kind of letting me know they're old. We've had them for about 3 years. Things do slow down, things happen. But I thank them for their egg production. I thank them for their service. And once these are able to produce eggs, the chickens that I have right now that have been working for me for 3 years will be retired. I actually have more buckets that I can plant in. I just have not. But my cabbage is looking really good. It's time for me to definitely fertilize them again. Y'all know this one had been getting eat up by something. I don't know. So I kind of separated them. So that's the plus of having them in containers, because when they're touching, that pest can move from one plant to the next plant, and then next thing you know, you have no food. So I separated them because it was starting to move to this one. Can just move it over, and you can see how it's growing, like it's going to make that head eventually. So this is so far the best my cabbage have ever done to get to this part, and prayerfully they will continue to look as good. If you remember me putting them in, they were little tiny things that I got from Lowe's. I did not start these from seeds. You do not feel like you don't feel like you have to start stuff from seed, because you don't. Okay, if you find that difficult to do, then go and let somebody else start that for you. Everybody has their weaknesses and their strengths, and then eventually, you try on your own. Over here we have broccoli. I don't see anything going. And then over here we have collards. This one got a little frost on it. And I also want to show y'all where I pulled in. I didn't pull in everything. I had them in and I took them out. My fruits and stuff, my strawberries and my berries. Y'all, I pulled them into my husband's garage and they were like nothing was happening. I looked at them yesterday when we went in there to get something to put the chicks in. I said, oh my goodness, I haven't been watering them. I haven't been anything. Okay, so just got back. And you guys, I have another dead one right here. It was alive. And now it is not. Yeah, the one that, you know, I said it's probably gonna die. It's now dead. Poopy butt. This is hope. I'm thinking this is the one that was already sick because I see another one over there just kind of sitting there. But this one has the poopy butt, and you know they can die from that. Gracie, what's that? What is that? You smell it? No, I know, right? No.
Really?
So I'm gonna put this water in here. Take this out. Y'all done had enough of that. Them in here and give them space because I don't know if maybe they're running each other over, you know what I'm saying? Because that could be the case as well.
Sit.
Put your head in there.
Sit. Sit. Stop.
Okay, so I brought everything in and then I took some things out and forgot to bring them back in. But these two I stayed in. These are the strawberries. Look at the strawberries still producing. Well, not producing, but you know, growing. The strawberries are still growing in winter. And so are the berries. And nothing was on here. As you can see, this is all round, but this is all new growth. So of course I'll clip these off. And clip that off and this off. But they're actually growing.
I wake up every day as flesh and bone. Humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you left me there and natural. You meet me where I am, still high on your throne. I look up to you in all I do. You're my example of
And just slide it just like a puzzle. Babe, just go ahead and slide that piece. Slide that piece. This is a chicken brooder that I made. This piece is broke, but hopefully it'll still work with how I want to do it. Turn this piece up. Yeah. And so I'm going to pull this up so you can slide that up underneath it. Ready? gentle with that piece. It's torn some. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Hey, let it go. Okay. Well, that piece is off, but it should still work. Yep, that'll work. And all this is 1 2x4. I had Lowe's cut it for me. I'm gonna have to bring this out. Not 2x4. Plywood. I left it again. So we had one of the pieces backwards, so we ended up having to take it back out and refigure it, but we got it together. This is honestly one of the best times we worked together and not actually us at each other while we were doing it. God is truly working with me, for sure working with me. Or should I say, working on me. Get like if you have any short blocks of wood in there to sit the water and the food on, so that the shavings don't get into the stuff. Okay, this is good. That should be good. Huh? Okay, so I'm gonna take this block of wood that my husband got for me and put it probably here. I might need 2. Do you have another one? Apple cider vinegar. I gotta get some. And the water just feeds out right there. There. These are the production blues. Let me okay, so what I'm going to do, I have a paper towel with a little bit of Dawn on it, and also it's wet because I noticed that one has poop stuck there. I washed my hands and I'm about to put my gloves on. As I take them out, I will clean their booties. What? Put their beak inside of the water and also the food and just let them run. All right, so this one right here, I'm kind of keeping an eye on her. You're really supposed to dip the bottom in some warm soapy water. Okay, y'all, so I had to go and, well, my husband, which I call production today. He was like, I am not no production. But anyway, production went upstairs to get my other camera. And they are all over here in the corner because they are cold. So I try not to handle them too much when they're this size. But so if you're wondering where I have them at, I actually have them in my basement. The last time I had chickens, which was like 2-3 years ago, chicks inside, they were in my sunroom. So we just get the top on, and all this is just some wood with wire mesh on it. So this is the setup for now. And they are huddled in the corner. Eventually they'll branch out where the heat is.
I was a girl with dreams so wide, eyes full of wonder, heart open, untied. The world seems soft, a place to lay. Ran through the days in the sun's way. But somewhere along the road, I felt the shift. The days turned heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade. And in her place, a new self was made.
Three.
I'm in between. I'm not quite a girl, a woman, both in my soul. Learning to balance, learning to be. In the struggle, I find the real me. I feel the pull of who I should be, caught between the past and what I can't.
It's like a white out here in North Carolina.
Do you see the situation? Questions that made no sense.
Head in the hopper popper and pull on the back legs, and that is going to dislocate the head from the body. So now I am about to do the Flemish Giants. The Flemish Giant did have more meat on it. So off of the rabbits, I will keep the front legs, the back legs, and the rib area where there is meat right at the breast part of it. And then the body of it, I will also vacuum seal that and label it for broth. See you guys in the next video. I love you, but God loves you more.
The days turn heavy like an unseen rift. The girl that I was began to fade, and in her place, a new self was made.